Now, unfortunately, Oldschool Runescape has a pretty serious epidemic of imposters running around the game that unfortunately is targeting me. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been receiving a alarming number of comments saying that they got scammed by someone impersonating me using a similar name to me, and for all intents and purposes, pretending to be me. Now, this is definitely an issue that has existed prior, but this is the first time it's been so heavily targeted towards me. Now, I want to give an in-depth explanation as to what's happening, but just to get this out of the way first, while most people are watching, I have never or will never ask people for money, their account details, or other personal information like that, and you should never trade anyone you're not absolutely sure about in RuneScape, even if they have a similar name to me. In particular, the scammer recently has been using the name FlippingOSRS, which is somewhat close to my username, but still a couple characters off. Now, the reality of these situations is there's a limited amount of stuff I can do. Sure, we might be able to get this particular account banned, but the reality is there's plenty of other similar-ish names to my main account or other accounts I own, and there's no way to really grab up all of them. Just for example, I went ahead and checked, and I was able to grab quite a few names that are actually closer to my name than the one the scammer is using, which is funny. So that's not really a solution. Really, the only thing I can think of is just trying to bring awareness to the situation, because unfortunately these scammers have been able to rip off billions of GP from dozens of different players, which is really unfortunate. Now, I think a lot of people who have watched my videos for a while might be wondering how someone falls for a scam like this, because from what I can tell, they are running textbook scams like doubling money, asking for account details, some other probably more complex scams as well, but nothing new. But the extra layer here is they're kind of trying to fabricate legitimacy by pretending to be me or another content creator. Well, like I said, this has not just happened to me, it's happened to plenty of other people, and will continue to for years to come, I'm sure. So although most players probably wouldn't fall for a basic scam like this, if they've already somewhat subconsciously accepted that this player is actually a legitimate large community member, they're more likely to ignore some obvious red flags, which there are a ridiculous amount of them. The name's not right. If you look the account up on the highest scores, I mean, I have higher than level 10 Hunter, I swear guys. The way a lot of them talk is completely different. Also, it's strangely aggressive. I definitely wouldn't speak to people like that. It's pretty clear English is not their first language either, which normally I wouldn't really make fun of someone for that, but it's kind of relevant to the situation. My typing is just not quite that bad, although sometimes. Also, there's always kind of a posse of people around the scamming account which are always trying to, again, add more legitimacy to the scam. They'll congratulate people on trades, say like, no way, I can't believe my money got doubled. And they are 100% working together to once again add more legitimacy to the scam. If you look wealthy enough, they might even double a small amount of money the first few times, so you might trade them 5 mil and get 10 mil back. This is just to build trust. So maybe you trade 10 mil and get 20 mil back, but on the third trade you trade over 100 mil, like your entire bank, they run away. Also, none of the scams make any sense, and I know most people realize that, but in what universe, if someone is legitimately doubling money, do they need you to trade over cash first? It makes no sense. There's no reason for that unless they intend to steal your money. They'll come up with justifications, but none of them make sense. They are just trying to steal your money. And even if Jagex had the resources and the technology to just completely solve this issue, it extends further than just within Oldschool Runescape. The scammers are also using Discord as the platform to find victims and once again impersonate myself. And on Discord you can make your name whatever you want, you can make your icon whatever you want. It's very difficult to get this resolved through Discord, if not impossible. Man, I wish I had a direct line of contact with Mod Ash, or had 500 bill on 10 accounts. Hey, I'd be done my flipping series. But I don't. I don't know Mod Ash, I don't give away money, I don't message people randomly, and I definitely don't try to scam people. Anyway, just a quick video to bring as much awareness to this issue as possible. I don't really have a solution, I'm not really looking for something to get fixed, although I wish it could be, but hopefully this will prevent at least a couple people from getting scammed in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.